Hey, good morning, fellas. Monday, the 15th of July. I'm out here. I'm almost to one of my turnaround points, and I wanted to do a video to help you guys out. It's just some more unsolicited advice from an old man. I'm not an old man. From a guy. All right, so one of the things which are informal customs and courtesies I put in the category of playing the game, and that will be the title of this. You have to understand as a younger man how to play the game, because you can help yourself or you can shoot yourself in the foot by not knowing what is expected of you. Now, there are some signs that older men will give to you that are a sign of disrespect to you. And one of the other things, that there's also things that they'll do. I'm going to touch this sign up here. I'll show you. Coming around the corner, I'm going to touch that sign. I think it's some sort of mental thing. Turning around, head back. There are things that they teach men which called part of being in a power dynamic. For example, if a guy wants you to know that he thinks you're below him, if he's sitting down and he doesn't get up to shake your hand, if you extend your hand to him, "Hi, my name is da-da-da," and he just stays sitting in a seat, that guy's a fucking asshole. If he's so busy, if he's not doing open heart surgery and he can't stop himself for 10 seconds, get up, shake your hand. He is disrespectful and he thinks you're beneath him. Another thing guys do, and I'll stop to do this, is I'll show you my body. They won't extend their hand they won't extend their elbow. They shake their hand like that, so you have to come up close to them. And I usually stop before I introduce myself to somebody. And the only reason sometimes I don't do these things is when I'm with my wife and I don't want to hurt her by not playing the game. If a guy has his arm like that, he's saying, "I'll shake your hand, but you have to come over to me." And that's part of a power dynamic, meaning you're coming to him, so you're a little bit beneath him. There are a lot of different things that men do, because there's a hierarchy with men. One of the biggest things you can do to help yourself out as a younger man is, if there is a guy, whether he's an old crotchety fart or not, is if he is the old guy and you show him a little bit of deference, which means, "Hey sir, how are you?" You're just respectful to him, not overly respectful to him, not kissing his butt or anything like that, but that'll go a long way with you, because those guys end up talking to the owners. Those guys end up making the schedules and the rest of that shit. So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm not trying to belabor the subject, but there are so many other things that you can do that you have control of. You have control of the words that come out of your mouth. You can't expect anyone outside of the people who intimately love you to give a shit about your problems. And if you do, you're just showing weakness in public. Again, you have to know the difference between a friend and an associate. You'll probably have, 10,000 associates in your life. And if you have 5 friends, you're an extremely rich man. Now, I don't want to make this too much, but I'll see if I can take you for a little bit on the hill to keep this going. The other things that you can do as, believe it or not, keeping yourself clean and tidy. Unkempt is the word they use in the military. Keeping a decent haircut on yourself. If you want to wear a ponytail or a man bun, that's another waypoint for me. There's no problem with that, but don't let it look like you're not taking care of yourself. That's a self-destructive thing you can do. Keep your clothes clean. Even if you only have like 2 shirts or 2 pairs of pants or 1 pair of shoes, keep them clean. That shows that, hey, I may not have everything I want, but I'm not crying about it. I'm on my way. And here's one of the ones that I think you should employ in just about every aspect of your life. It is a game. There's a lot of things in life that are just like a game. And you should play to win. I'll say that again. You're going to have to play the game. Even if you decide not to play the game, you've still made a decision. So, if you're going to be involved in a game, we can call it the Game of Thrones, then you should play to win. No matter what, you should always play to win. And be graceful in defeat. I think you'll find out that more people have higher regard for you when you are trying to win. And also understanding that you're not going to win every time. But you should try as hard as you can to win. And that is for you personally, emotionally, and mentally. There are... Holy shit, what is that? Something just went... Wow, I think it's a skunk. Well, let me cross the fucking road. That is a skunk. I'm not dealing with it. It's running up the way away from me. In the middle, okay. It just went behind the wall in that yard right there. So anyways, so we're playing to win. The other thing that you can do to help yourself out is control yourself. You need to be that guy that not everybody knows everything about. You don't, Jesus. You don't have to tell your life story to everybody in the world. So, okay, I'm on a bit of a hill if you can't tell. So anyways, I'll cut it short there. Love you guys. Just trying to help. You don't owe me anything. You don't have to like or subscribe, and I'm not selling any fucking thing. I'm never going to monetize my channel. I just hopefully can help you out. One of the things you can do is if I always stop if it's somebody about 6 feet away from him and I put my hand out and I say hello, but you don't reach, overextend yourself. I know it may seem petty or whatever it is, but I just don't do it anymore. In the military, they require you, if you're lower in rank, to give the greeting of the day. Morning, sir. Morning, sergeant. Good afternoon. Good evening. Those kind of things. And a lot of that is conditioning. They're conditioning you to accept and take orders. No. You know what? I don't look for problems now. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll show you the difference between an air conditioner and an evaporated water. What that does, that doesn't make the house really cold, but it sucks moisture out of the air. And we call them swamp coolers down here. They are, I can't tell you, we have refrigerated air. I'm very thankful for that. So before I have to climb up that big ass hill, I'm going to say, wish you guys the best. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you take care of yourself. Like a fort in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.